I also feel it is, but in this scenario is
You want to masuk lah.
you play this way, then okay lah. If you are man enough to bring me to court, you are man enough to pay yourself.
Do you think right it's the parents' responsibility to pay for the child university?
I would say yes. Because that is the last thing that quote unquote is your liability as a parent, I feel. Yeah.
But that is also set by the society, especially like for, I think like for Asian and Western is very different. Like for Asian, right, like university is like the end goal like that. But for Western, they don't really care. Like,
But I would say you can don't care, you can don't push for it, but you must be ready or in your own family planning, right? Plan until there at least. So if your child wants to pursue, you should be able to support in at least some sense. Yeah.
Like I'm not sure lah, because like for let's say a lower income couple, right?
That's the concern.
Yeah, and like for example, my parents then we have 3 siblings,
Yeah.
who are very tight, very very tight. Like we
Yeah.
cannot even support one sibling. No. Not
Same
that
lor.
we are very bad. No. It's not like that. No.
It's the finance.
It's the finance. Not that we don't want to go. No.
Same my family also. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I feel like must have at least the thought.
I think they have the thought lah, because I realize like as I grow older, right, I start to realize that it's not that they didn't plan, but it's every month they almost like barely straight through, and every year still got like insurance, all this that you need to pay,
And the fee,
Wow.
the school fee is actually quite high.
It's very very tough.
You, what do you think?
Yeah, the only concern I had was, what if the parent actually cannot really pull through financially? Then would that parent be very irresponsible?
I would say no lah. I think it's
That's the concern lah. But I think if a parent is able to, it would be nice if they can foot the bill for the school.
Yeah.
Because end of the day, your child gets a better education, he gets maybe further mileage in his career, and that will help you also.
yeah, you get a better life later on. Hopefully.
It's a good investment, long term.
Recently, NSF, 22 years of age, took his father to court, demanding that the father pay him $1,000 a month while he was serving NS, right, for his future education.
What, pay him? The hell?
Wait, so when he go to army, every month the father needs to pay him while he's in army.
Yes.
Haven't even go to uni.
Yeah. Okay, but
How does he justify it?
Yeah.
so the reason why he do it, right, is because the father and mother is divorced. So then he saw his father online, like the pictures that his father's new wife take, right? It's like, wow, new watch, new like branded
Luxurious life,
watch.
Huh?
Branded
1,000
bag.
only?
Yeah. So he asked the father to
Understand
pay
already.
$1,000 lah, so that he can fund his future university fees.
In
So I
case he goes broke giving to this lady.
Yeah, so he's scared that like the money will be depleted when the time for him to go to uni.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
so
okay lah, understandable.
She
so,
very tricky, this situation.
Yeah.
so what do you think is warranted lah?
I think fair.
I think fair.
I think fair.
Yeah, I think so.
Because
also.
at first I thought it's just like everything is normal, but then this kid just want to must shoot and then sue the father and get some money out of him.
He won't win lah. But I think
Yeah, okay, so
fair.
that's the tricky thing. How can you ever win in this situation, in this case?
Okay, so basically the son sue the father under this women's charter section, which states that the court may on due prove that a parent has neglected or refused to provide reasonable maintenance for his or her child who is unable to maintain himself or herself. Order that the parent to pay monthly sums or a lump sum for the maintenance of that child.
I think, but then this case will be stronger if he finish army, or no?
This case doesn't even apply. This one, if his mom wants to take for some kind of providence that is actually necessary, right? Maybe can. This one, he do like that, he might kena later. No?
How so?
Because this is, you are kind of playing the system.
But if the mother do can, right?
Mother
Yeah.
do can.
Because it's like what's it called?
Like
Child custody. Child.
maintenance.
Yeah, like some kind of
Alimony or
alimony
something.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, firstly, right, what I know about alimony, right, because my dad supposed to pay me, he didn't pay me.
Put his face.
Sue him.
Is until 21 years of age.
Ah.
Yeah, so
Wow.
after that, the child is adult already.
Could have been a lot richer, eh?
$400 a month, no.
Fuyo.
Walao, every day go prison, clean the plate, give me.
But for you to drink 4 chivas.
4 chivas.
So right, when you read the headline, right, you think that the child is warranted, right? Because they say, wow, he sued the father because the father is like spending money to his new wife.
He
right?
has the ability lah. I mean then.
Okay, the thing is, firstly, it's not the mistress, no. It's the new wife, eh.
That makes a difference. New wife makes a difference.
But still warranted though, I feel.
Yeah, because it's
I
still
mean,
your child.
I'm not invalidating how he feels, because yeah, it's fine you want to feel that way. But you must also understand how the father feels, ma. Because now I moved on from this family, this is my new wife, and then you sue me because you see I'm buying for my wife this.
Okay. So like I also think like when I read the news, I was like, what the hell? This father is not a very good father lah. But then after that, firstly, so when they were in the court proceeding, right, the father felt confused. Hey, why you suddenly sue me? Yeah. Secondly, right.
Under woman's charter.
Secondly, right, the father is paying up to like $2,500 a month.
Quite a bit lah.
Yeah, actually
a
a lot
Mm.
Still quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
So like 1.2K around there for
I think
this
sufficient
child.
Yeah, sufficient to.
So the father right said that the father said that sometimes he unable to pay, but then like he still managed to like other months pull through the amount of money.
Good enough.
Yeah, so I think so he done his deal already. Yeah. Secondly, he also like he sold off his car, 400K to downgrade to another car, like $50,000 car, just to be able to pay the alimony fees.
Well, actually, as much as usually is the guy's fault for a divorce, right? The divorce is disproportionately punishing.
Yeah, so
It's always like that, right? It's always disadvantageous towards the male.
And then she took everything.
Oh, that means the son a bit petty, right?
I think so. Like kinda
Then he
like.
just outspire see the father enjoying life.
I think he go and stalk, right?
Maybe the wife hotter than his girlfriend.
The thing is right. Then the father also say, okay, you talk about the branded bag, all this, right? All these have been bought way before. The watch, all this also have been bought way before. Right? Doesn't mean that I'm like splurging money on my wife. Yeah, then after that he also say, firstly, let's say it's my responsibility, right? It's also a shared responsibility, what? Why never sue your mom? Why your mom never
It's
have to
different
pay?
position lah. But
So I
Woman's
ask you,
charter cannot sue the mom.
we got no man's charter.
Unfair. Yeah, unfair.
okay, so I ask you, if let's say you are the father, right? You gonna like this kind of like your son took you to court, right? Will you pay for the education?
Yeah,
Because
actually,
the court drop everything already. Say, no
So
lah,
cannot
he got
lah.
no rights to make the father do that lah.
let the child pay for his own lah.
You need to clean some plate lah.
Yeah, because you think it's your responsibility lah.
But
I also feel it is, but in this scenario is
You want to masuk lah.
you play this way, then okay lah. If you are man enough to bring me to court, you are man enough to pay yourself.
that's a good sentence to say. Huh?
I feel like after everything has been like showcased, right, to the child, right, I think if let's say the child is sensible enough, he would able to understand actually he did really his best to provide, because right, I don't know how much his pay is lah, but to provide 2.5 alimony is quite a bit. And don't forget the wife still earn, I would say, let's say just say 4K lah, okay, for an adult. The wife is taking 6.5K. 6.5K, the wife cannot keep some money to save throughout the years for the kids education, man. So then if he has all these things and he's sacrificing already, I see nothing. He did his best lah. I feel he did his best.
Yeah, I think how the father was saying something, like the things that he said, right? It was more like he was confused because actually I already planning for
Yeah.
your education anyways. What? Suddenly you come and sue me. Okay, if let's just say you are new wife, would you encourage him to give her?
Give me all your CPF money.
Okay lah.
Yeah, right now I will demand my husband to buy me the new bag. Yeah.
Then you pose,
Yeah, pose.
New anniversary.
What is the